Thousands of mourners are paying their respects to the late Pope Francis.
St. Peter's Basilica has been open now since yesterday to allow those mourners to say their final goodbyes. NBC's Tom Yamas has more.
Nearly 50,000 followers flowing through St. Peter's Square and into the Basilica. The 16th century church staying open through the night as Catholics from around the world came to say goodbye.
How long are you guys willing to wait?
I'll wait till I can see him. He was exceptional.
In a change made by Francis himself, the casket kept closer to the ground as the faithful go by, his wish to stay closer to those he served. Yesterday, the images of Pope Francis being brought to the Basilica beamed around the world. As bells tolled, cardinals leading the way into the Basilica as his casket, carried on the shoulders of lay people who work for the Pope, marched in slow procession. As the Swiss Guard in their striped uniforms stood watch, the faithful patiently waited for hours to get a few seconds with the Pope.
I saw him and I could say goodbye.
Walking in, it's such a surreal place, and it's very holy, and seeing the body and just remembering everything that he stood for is very important.
Cardinal Timothy Dolan of New York sharing his prayer.
I said, on your behalf, I offered some prayers for our beloved Pope Francis.
This morning, the Pope's doctor opening up to an Italian newspaper, Corriere della Sera, about the Pope's final moments last Monday, saying, quote, "His eyes were open. I tried to call him, but he didn't answer. There was nothing more to be done. He was in a coma." Now, preparations are underway for the Pope's funeral on Saturday morning. Platforms being built as security ramps up at St. Peter's Square. Modern technology embedded through Vatican City. Cameras watching every square inch. These soldiers armed with guns that scramble frequencies to prevent drones from being controlled in the area. As they prepare for the weekend, here thousands are still saying their last goodbyes. Emotions running high as the massive crowds bid the People's Pope a final goodbye.